I'm talking with Richard Cox tonight about Aikido here in the Isle of Man, and I believe it's 40 years old.
It is, yeah, 40th anniversary.
That's quite a time here to have that going on here in the Isle of Man. I know you had big celebrations last week.
Yep.
I mean, what is it exactly? I mean, we'll show a bit of it going on here now, but it's Japanese origins.
Yeah, it's a relatively recent Japanese martial art. It's came into its current form post-Second World War, and it's the creation of Morihei Ueshiba, who he derived it out of the sword arts and the jiu-jitsu, the wrestling arts in Japan. And he also wanted to create a more peaceful martial art for the modern era after seeing the kind of destruction that went on in the Second World War.
So what makes it stand out for you here in the Isle of Man? Why did you want to pick this as something to do?
I just sort of fell into it really when I was 18, and I really enjoyed it. Then we're quite lucky. It's a very early day to have a club anywhere in Europe for 40 years. The man that founded the club, Alan Ruddock, he originally came from Dublin, and he was one of the first karate practitioners in Ireland. And he went off, he saw an Aikido demonstration and joined the Merchant Navy and sailed his way around across the world till he studied in Japan with the founder. And he just happened to settle here for a teaching position afterwards and started the club. So this is a really old club by any standards in the Western world.
Is there a lot of contact involved in this sport?
Yeah, very much. It's mostly based on throwing, but it's fairly gentle contact, so there's no risk of damage of joints or anything like that. And there's a lot of throwing and rolling on the floor and that kind of thing.
And the art, I mean, there's a lot to it. It looks like it's just, I say, holding on to people, but obviously there's a lot of work involved in this.
There is, yeah. It does look very simple to look at, like people just running around and falling over, but there is a lot that goes into developing it, yeah.
How many members you got in the Isle of Man?
There's about a dozen would regularly be at the club here.
Right. And is that something you're always looking for new members?
Oh, totally, yeah. We're really, really happy to have people come down or contact us.
Mm-hmm. And overall, I see people from different walks of life here, so it could fit anyone. But is it only guys?
No, we do have one female member. We have had some of these. We even had two ladies who have gone on to get black belts at the club, right, who were here for 10 years or more. And one of them moved to Spain, and we just had a Spanish lady come here to sort of, kind of
So you've got these belts, just like karate then, when you say about black belts?
Yeah, well, there's only two belt colours. Belt colours are a fairly recent thing in martial arts, really. We haven't adopted them in Aikido. So there's just a black and white belt, but there's divisions of grade above and beneath that.
So this is the sort of thing, if you've got a busy, stressful day job, you come here and you relax.
Yeah, absolutely. It is very relaxing and energising. And a lot of people have said this to help them get through their stressful positions, be able to come and throw some people around in the evening in a kind of relaxed manner, because it is relaxing for the body, whether it's taking rolls or doing the throws themselves. It requires you to be relaxed.
Okay, so if people want more information, how do they get hold of you?
They can contact Rob on 451 877, or just turn up to the club on a Tuesday or a Thursday evening at 7 o'clock. And it's at the Williston Methodist Hall.